Good morning, 47. The board has sanctioned Eric Soda's for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soda's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Sodas, who suffers from a rare condition known as situs inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard medical checkup. As such, you will need to play it by ear and procure whatever tools you need to complete the mission. You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake. Powerful as Providence may be, we need to draw a line in the sand. I will leave you to prepare.
Hello and welcome to day 210 of my attempts at 100% everything in Hitman 3. And I totally did that correctly on the first take. Nothing went wrong whatsoever. YouTube, you saw nothing. Today we're taking a look at the featured contracts that went live earlier this week. I believe they've been live for about 5 or 6 days now. The Bandits. I took a very brief look at their creators and I don't recognize any of them. It's basically 4 or 5 people, I think, just creating those contracts. I have not looked to see how difficult they are, how easy they are, what they might encompass. I'm going into them blind as always. Before we do that though, we have 2 challenges to sort out because I was at 99%, use my words, 99% at the start of the stream on Hokkaido, and I'm also the same in Whittleton Creek. So this challenge, Hanami Hitman, has been live for quite some time now. I need to sort it out immediately because it's been too long. And I do have a walkthrough up on the left because it looks kind of convoluted. So let's just deal with that first. Then we'll take a look at the other challenge that went live earlier this week, which is the duck suit.
Welcome.
And then maybe we can start doing some featured contracts.
As part of the service here at Gamma,
as always, if I sound out of it today, if I'm struggling to put words together, it's because I'm very tired, very depressed, the usual. But we'll see how we go. Hopefully murdering some people will make me feel better. Good evening to you too, ma'am. Actually no, that's Common one, never mind. So apparently I can blend in here, I think. Excuse me. Each of the trees has a nearby light that would turn pink once a step has been completed. Possibly that.
Hello, sir.
If it was there, I was not paying attention. Just expanding the walkthrough. There's a light on the table. Yeah, okay. The foyer security room.
Top of the... yeah.
I don't know why you're saying that, dude, because it is definitely evening. The ladies say konbanwa, which means good evening. I can speak Japanese, chat. The morgue security room, staff showers, and the foyer security room. What is the foyer security room? I thought it might have been that one there, but there is a morgue security room. Let's go there first. Maybe I can see what these things are and what to do. Let's go into the morgue.
Hey, so You're the curator's research aide, right?
Let me guess. You want to know about the medical trial?
Oh, so it is true. The guy...
Alright, well I'm at the morgue security room. It suggests there should be a tree somewhere around here that I can blend in with, but I do not see it. Staff showers sit down by a bonsai tree, and the morgue security room sit down by a bonsai tree. Where are these things? I've got to admit, I'm a bit confused by this. What about these staff showers? Maybe I have to do them in order, perhaps? I need to sit down at each of these sakura tree locations until the nearby light turns fully pink. Okay, well maybe I didn't give it long enough. Yeah, I see nothing to sort around here, so how about we restart? And I'll pay more attention this time. Let's go to the restaurants and take a good look at that light on the table.
As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal room has been up.
Do I need to actually be a patient and not Jean-Claude Van Damme? I don't think it matters, but let's take a look. Right, let's blend in here. Yeah, okay, I see. That light here is yellow. And although I am colorblind, I'm not that colorblind. That is going to slowly turn pink, I believe. Yep, there it goes. Right, well I saw it pulse twice. Do I need to do anything else now? Well, I assume that's done.
Welcome. Please keep moving, sir.
I need to go to the foyer security room, which I assume is this. It has to be that. I mean, it says foyer, it says security room, it has to be that thing.
Okay.
Although, maybe the bonsai... No, hang on, never mind, it's here. At least I think it's here, but I do not see a blend-in point here, or a assist point. There's a light here. It could be inside the room, and if it is, I'll need to follow this guy inside.
Welcome. Enjoy yourself.
I see one of those yellow lights over there, but I do not see a blend-in point or a bonsai nearby. I assume it's in here. It's got to be in here, right? There we go. I don't suppose I can pull this off.
Move it. Move it. Unless you want to get spew all over you.
He did not hear that. That's fine. I can sit down there. I don't know if I can sit down in a guard disguise or not. Use my words. Just gonna wait for him to leave. Then KO this guy. We'll drag him into the locker very quickly before Yuki and Ko arrive. Oh man, this place looks totally different to how it does in Freelancer. Maybe it's the lighting. Can I sit down here with my shotgun? I can. Right, so the light's above the table. There we go. That's one. There are a few more to go. I would have thought that sitting down inside the restaurants would have also triggered one of those, but apparently not. The next one is down at the morgue. I'm guessing these things don't spawn unless you do them in order. Apparently there is one here, but I don't see it. I don't see a light, and I don't see a tree.
Hey, so you're the curator's research aide, right?
Let me guess.
Yeah, that wasn't there last time. We're going to see the same thing in the staff showers in just a moment. Interesting Easter egg in that it's actually editing the geometry of the level, so to speak. Well, not the geometry, but it's editing sprites and things inside the level. Right.
There are only so many years left in the old man.
Let's go back to the showers. I'm 99% certain that wasn't there previously. I was looking over here. Yeah, that light strip. Let's go back to the restaurant now. Everything's very pink around here.
Isn't it a total ban?
I don't know. Patient did die. What's your take on the global situation? Because I have to admit, I'm lost. There's
And yeah, these things appear.
clearly about to explode.
I can't take them, unfortunately. But I'm going to go back. Okay, never mind, that popped. I did not actually need to blend in, I just need to go back.
Even that is
Alright, well that should have unlocked the weapon. Unfortunately, I do not have a silenced weapon, so... How do I want to do this? I mean, I can just exit right now, but I'd much rather do the mission and see the pop-up.
It's not worth losing your job over, that's for sure.
We can easily murder sobers just by taking out the heart here. As for Yuki, maybe I just shoot and run.
Mr. Jason Portman, please come to the hospital entrance.
So,
A doctor will escort you to your
That
checkup.
is the right-sided heart destined for sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for.
Not that way.
Doctor will escort
Elegant solution, 47. With sodas on the operating table, and no hope of getting a second right-sided heart in time, you have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him. This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps.
How did you guys go on alert? Use my words. I just want to gunno down and make my way to the ski lift. Don't really know how feasible that is though, although we're just going down there, there's 2 guards, we should be fine. Lovely miss. Absolutely lovely miss. Controller's vibrating. This is definitely not how I normally play, but I don't have a silenced weapon and I could not be bothered doing it properly. That said, these things aim terribly, so I could actually be in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, I'm not surviving this. No chance.
Hey,
not you. This pistol is trash. I wanted to change into her clothing, but 47 doesn't believe in that sort of thing because he's a wuss. So I was trying to nail the second guy, and it did not work, and now I'm dead. Just like that. Ah! I gotta see this challenge pop. Not gonna see it pop. Let's start in the morgue. We'll just bring along the silence pistol. Is it actually here? There it is, the Cherry Blossom Baller. Celebrate the coming of spring with this gorgeous cherry-coloured silver baller, decorated with a beautiful cherry blossom motif and silencer to match. Perfect for letting the bullets bloom. Yeah, nah. A little bit too flowery for me, game. Really? So you can mash that on Freelancer, but you can't mash it in contracts. Get up. Right, this ball is very much like the other ballers, I guess. Let's do that. Lovely shot.
Solution, 47. Your soda's on the operating table.
Oh my god.
No hope of getting a second right-sided heart in time. You have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him.
Yeah, they saw me
This should be
switch.
a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps.
And hopefully I can just pop out here, take him out, and go for the ski lift. Or her ass, I should say. Yeah, I'm not a speedrunner, chat. I would not know how to do these particular missions quickly and expediently. How many we got? 2 guards.
That's both
Plus
targets
these
down.
2 down here.
Time to find an exit. We're done here.
Please don't kill me. Not in the mood.
Couple of months. Yeah, it's a good situation.
That will do. Apologies, did not mean to mash through that. No, I'm not watching that cutscene today. And the other one we need to do is we need to go to Whittleton Creek and do the mission there, which is a bit of a pain in the ass because we need to do a bunch of stuff. We need to feed the ducks, apparently. Quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Very descriptive. The clue here is that on the left-hand side, you can just make out 47. I don't know where he is exactly. I think it's at the park. But he's tossing muffins into the water. And that's what we need to do. Let's rock this thing for a little bit. I'll bring along some muffins of my own. And we'll start there, because we need to pick up a few along the way.
I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information you need. Good luck.
And they're free every Saturday.
I was trying to take the one from the place, but no. Right, so I'm not exactly certain where we need to toss them. Whether it's near some ducks or somewhere else. Let's just take a look and see what we can find.
Yeah, now I remember him. Not only did he try to ban the maple syrup lollipop.
Hey, you guys haven't been poking around the frog habitat behind the house, have you?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you can just make out this bridge here
Well, I
on the
saw
top right of that photo.
people from Mr. Janice's house. I'm pretty sure
Although, that said, it is very much blocked, but I think that might be our duck there. No, they're just leaves. Maybe here? Alright, well I'll just try tossing a muffin or two and see what happens. I do not see any ducks. That's all we need to do. That unlocks the suit. And I'll check that out for the contracts. Assuming, of course, that the contracts are compatible with using a suit. Let's now, Mr. Cassidy.
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
And I've not brought along a lockpick, which means I can't use my normal routes to get into the Hanson basements to get into Janus's place. I need to find another way in. I don't know if the door leading to the security room is unlocked or not. I'll find out in just a sec, I guess.
Hey.
Yeah, can't unlock that. They're not going to let me in there. Losing my voice. That's locked. Is this door here locked? If not, I'll just nail this guy, get into his pants, and then just run through. Might just nail him anyway. That door's locked. Alright, well, Janus is in the living room with Mr. Gunther Mueller, whatever his name is. He's just carrying something on him. I don't remember what we can grab. We can definitely grab the robe. If I've got a shovel, I can grab the, whatever's at the frog habitat, the cigar box, or whatever it is. Everything else, though, I'm kind of blanking on it.
Janus, Cold War spy master and the first Providence constant. I wonder how much he remembers, how little he cares.
Huh?
I don't think he cares at all now.
The actions of the first constant catch up. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus.
Still what, Mr. Grey? Still what? Alright, I need to go find some clues. Kalai is in chat. How you doing, dude? I love nailing guys and getting into their pants, that's for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. I do think it's disgraceful, though, that we can't do it to the women in this game. 47 just doesn't believe in that sort of thing. Alright, let's go upstairs, grab the robe. You're going to make me grab the key, aren't you? Of course you are.
Come on. I think we can do with the paramedics here. I found one lock.
Nah, call the cleaner, dude. Where is she? Or because I didn't bring along the damn lockpick. That is true, Kalai. He doesn't mind shooting people in the face, but he draws the line at undressing dead ladies, or unconscious ladies.
A ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47.
On one hand, I think that's admirable, but, I don't know. What's this clue here? I have no idea why that's marked. Just grabbing that for some ammo. There's a clue in there and I've got no idea what it is. We've got the one at the frog habitat and I've got no memory of the third. It's been too long. Oh, the microfilm, okay. There's a whole bunch of clues we can grab. We don't have to grab these 3, I think, but yeah, I know it's go, it's fine. I need to go upstairs, grab the microfilm and plug it into a machine over there, I think. Talking over the audio because YouTube loves that music. It goes, oh, I recognize that. Let me put ads on for you. Up we go. It's not here. Oh my god. It's been way too long. Been playing too much freelance, I've forgotten how to play the actual game. And contracts. Where do I find a shovel? Mr. Bassi, do you have a shovel? If it's going to be anywhere, it'll be in here. There we go. I think there might also be one in the shed over at the park.
A cigar box with a few cigars and a note inside. Well, this is very interesting. The note indicates that the box was given to Janus by the Constant as per tradition, he writes. 47. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here.
Absolutely not. If I need to shoot my way out of here, I will, but I believe there's something in here. I might be entirely wrong. Once again, it's been too long. No, that's just another reader, isn't it? Who's got the microfilm? Oh my god. There's a clue directly ahead of me at Helen West's place. I've got no idea what the hell it is. There is also one in the Cassidy residence, perhaps, according to the map. Let's just hop down there. Let's go this way, because I've got no idea what to do at this point. He has a letter. I know the reveal's been lost, but it'll add something to the map at least. That was a terrible choice, I know, but it's fine. I've made terrible life choices my entire life. Let's go through here.
Holy fuck, is this wrong?
Whoever that was, I wish you wouldn't do it, but thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it muchly. It is indeed wrong.
oddball nurse who's at it again.
Alright, I suppose we'll do this a long way. But these two just talk about this guy directly ahead of me.
I don't know what he's reading.
The guy sitting on the
but
bench.
It looks like it's the most interesting thing he's ever come across.
Alright, well, I believe that's what you're going to tell me, so...
Cassandra Snow novel, maybe.
No, it's got nothing to do with Cassandra Snow. Right.
One of Janus's many diaries. He's apparently been the chairman of the Art Society for years. He stepped down very recently.
That was dreadful. Oh my god. But it was necessary because we were at 99% on Whittleton Creek, and that's just no good. And doing that has unlocked the Egg Hunt suits. Embrace the Easter season. Just looking at my calendar, it's the 17th of May when I'm recording this. It's May, Easter is done. Embrace the Easter season with a twist in this elegant black suit, red tie, white shirt, and gloves to match. Not to mention a joyful duck mask that will startle and confuse even the hardened Easter Bunny skeptic. Alright, we'll check that out in just a moment. So now that that's done, and that took entirely too long, let's start looking through the featured contracts. So this is the Bandits. Whatever that is. I think we'll start from the end and work our way forwards. Starting with Bangkok, you snooze, you lose. Welcome agents. Thomas Cross's patience, good use of the apostrophe, is growing thin. He feels like Jordan is too lax with his crew. Many of them are sleeping on the job. That's unacceptable! Lazy people must be eliminated so the birthday boy can finally get some work done. This contract was created by members of the Hitman community known as Jocelyn and FE203T. Jocelyn and FE203T, thank you. Don't know what the T stands for, but I know that is iron oxide, I believe. And yeah, most of the contracts I believe were created by Jocelyn and another person here. Might be a small community that I'm not aware of. Okay. No recordings. We need to eliminate 4 lazy crew members. Alright, seems simple enough. Let's start here, but it's not ideal. We'll bring along that baller. Oh, hang on to that durian. I don't believe we need a lockpick here. If anything, we might need a key hacker. But I think it's easy enough to also get a key card downstairs. Alright, so let's take a look. Okay, we do start up here. We start next to Dexy Barris. Right, we have 2 people sleeping on the job. We have 1 person above us, possibly in the garden. Ooh, okay. And just like that, I've been recorded. Okay. So thoughts are I can bring along a key hacker perhaps and shoot the recorder on the way out. Or I just need to be mindful of the cameras at all times. These 2 in the corridor here, I could probably use coins to bring them around. Oh god. Yeah, okay, let's bring along key hacker. It's either that, or I grab the one from the basement, or I grab the one from the room downstairs. I believe grabbing both is an illegal action. Grabbing from the room downstairs will be tricky. Okay, we start next to a camera here. That's kind of brutal. As for this one, I'm not sure. Maybe I need to go nuclear in there. But for now, let's just pull you folk over here. It'll be nice to be able to hide the bodies in there though, wouldn't it? Oh, that's a problem. I don't have my dart gun, but I do have a durian, which means I can maybe poison one of these two, and they'll go into the rooms to throw up. Like right now, for example, I'm not sure... Do we have anyone in the corridor there? We do not, so I can probably just close this door. Dexy's over there. I don't know if these bodies can be spotted where they are, so let me just drag them over here. The one inside there, I mean, everyone is an enforcer because I've got my gun out. The one on the left definitely is. We have one more on the right.
Look, you want me to deliver it?
The issue is...
Hey, who the hell are you? Oh, come on!
Oh God! Oh no!
So the issue I've got there is there's not that many places in here to hide bodies. And by that many places, I mean there's zero. How do we eliminate this guy? First priority is this dude. I've lost the durian.
Deliver it? Deliver what? The letter, Neil. The one Dexy Barrett told you to take down to reception 3 hours ago?
All right.
No, I'm just comb.
Again, there's no...
Your inappropriateness knows no boundaries, sir. You need to leave.
I'm talking to Twitch chat, shut the hell up. There's also nowhere in here to hide the body, and he's...
respect my personal space.
Alright, fine.
Back off. Leave. Vamoose. Scram. Get out of here.
All right.
No, I'm just comatose to
The timing on that is kind of tricky. Though I just accomplished it with the door open, so, you know. Yeah, I don't know about this. I could maybe message him, that would move him to the toilet here, and then I can take him out. I believe if I was to say pull this guy in, like so, he will probably not spot that body.
Can someone check that out quickly?
Yeah, all right.
Dude actually got up. I think the way to do that is to knock out that guy in here, drag him over there, then messic that guy, and then drown him. If the body is spotted though, I've got problems.
What?
Because inevitably someone will spot this pile, or this corpse pile that I'm creating here.
Hey, mister. What's going on? Sorry.
Yeah, this one's a little bit tricky. Let me start here. Let me grab the keycard. I'll drop that, so I don't believe I need that. Let me swap that for the messic. We do not need a scrambler. Let me grab the durian again. Maybe what I do is I just walk in there, drop the durian, and see where everyone goes. Can I go that way? Although this doesn't work either because I need a silenced pistol to be able to take out a security recorder. Where can I drop that? We've got to go upstairs at some point, so let's drop a silenced pistol here. Is this door locked? No. So I can't take out security at the moment because I don't have my pistol. Right, you lot. I'm just gonna toss this here and see what happens. See what happens, use my words.
Say,
No one really knows who I am.
man, don't push me. Look, you...
Jeez. If you're throwing something out, use it for...
Right, so that's upset a few people. Hopefully it's upset the target. The door doesn't stay open. Let's get rid of you.
Okay.
These two don't matter too much. You're going to throw up over there. This guy's going to open this door for me. But that doesn't matter.
This day is not turning out to be the
Why would you do that, 47? Right, let's do that. I'll switch into your disguise in a moment. Let's drag you in here. Switch. May as well drown you. I'm going to be here all day anyway. So that guy's throwing up over there. I don't believe I have enough time to... How do I kill these dudes? Let's come back for you two, because that guy's going to reset himself. He'll go back into the room. And I should also have the pistol at that time.
sir.
And then I can just shoot those two and drag the bodies after I shoot the camera. I don't know if I can snap their necks while they're on the ground like that. But they're in full view of that camera, which means that doing so is not a good idea.
What's up?
Just looking for my pistol. Could always use that, I guess.
West bought a Branson. Yep.
Okay, who do we have up here? It's the guy on the chair. Near Dexy Barris. Got a horrible feeling this door is locked. What about this door, but... Similar issues. Anyone looking? Lovely. Repeat after me, chat, and mystics make everything way too easy. And now it's just a case of getting out of here, taking out security on the way out, and then taking those two people out sleeping downstairs.
Didn't reception call to say the word?
You sent Julian to fetch it. You were gonna tell me about that performance in Boston.
Let's shut this door. Dexy is nowhere to be seen. No, I can't snap their necks. I've got to actually shoot them like this, or throw something at them. Or I could blow them up or something else. But I've got to do something to them. I can't just walk up to them and snap their necks. But that ain't happening. I do not need a suitcase. I've got no idea why I'm carrying that. Down we go.
Keeping it real.
Just gotta watch out for possibly this guy and also a... you're an issue. You're a huge issue. Holy shit. I thought there was a hotel staff who also looks in this general direction. Yep, there we go. That's her. But looks in this general direction, she's going to pass through that room as well, I believe. I need you to turn around. Thank you. She goes through here, doesn't she? Oh, that guy's looking directly at me. There we go. Let's follow her inside, crouch. Take the shot.
What the hell?
And run for dear life. Just gotta watch out for anyone on the way out. Nearly. Jesus. Wasn't paying attention. I don't know how you're supposed to do the room with the 5 people in there. Whether poisoning is a good approach or the intended approach. Or something else perhaps, but I really don't see a way of doing it other than going nuclear or pulling a mouse with poison. And that's not a good time, but honestly, I'm not fussed. 1 out of 10, 9 to go. Okay, next up we have Whittleton Creek, Mosquito Masher. It looks like we're electrocuting some people, oh boy. Welcome agents. The presence of double agents has increased. Whittleton Creek is no longer as safe as it used to be. Double agents are all over the place like mosquitoes. People live day to day in fear of going out and being spied on in their own neighborhood. Double agents must be exterminated. This contract, blah blah. Jocelyn and Thornycroft, thank you. Okay, nobody's found. Does not include victims of accidents or poisoning, and they're all accidents. I believe I know who you two are. I definitely know who you are, although I don't know how we do an explosion accident with you or a electrocution with you. Let's start there. I'm most likely going to need to bring along a taser. If I can find them. Explosion accident is really asking for a... it's asking for a gun so I can set off a propane tank. Or a car. He starts right next to a car after all. Maybe there's an option to snipe that thing. I don't know. Thinking out loud. What else do I want to bring along? These are all outdoors targets, I believe, so there's really no need to bring along a lockpick. Let me just try that for now and see what we got. At James Batty's place, okay. Okay, so this I think is just as simple as doing this, correct?
Huh? What was that? Is that on purpose?
Okay, the fall accidents are nice where I thought they would be. I thought it would be the 2 out there, but it's nice. What are we doing with the plumber? This is the part where I wish I'd brought along a lockpick. Right, I'm not sure what to do about you right now. Guy behind me. That didn't kill him. Interesting. This guy, though... if I go to the right here, there should be some propane. That's one. You. I can probably push you into the creek. Kind of in a terrible up. Okay, we possibly need a crowbar. I was thinking that's with this guy as well, but I'm not sure how to hide the body without being spotted. This looks like a speedrun contract, which means I'll get a terrible time for it because I don't know how to speedrun. I feel that, here's my words. I feel we should be able to electrocute James Bassey right there, right then, without needing to use the taser. Am I wrong? I don't think so. Where is the crowbar? I'll find it eventually. I'll hang on to the coins as well. Yeah, for all accidents, it's asking me to put them down those manholes.
Okay.
No!
Terrible shooting. Oh my god. Okay, I need to turn it on, don't I? I don't choose it, I turn it on. That's an easy kill. That should attract his attention. Then we just do that. And James is a little bit upset by that, but he'll get over it. He'll eventually return there, or maybe he'll just run through it on a lark. And that will be that. Now, these two. Let me come back for them, because they will finish their conversation at some point. I think there's time to open this. I don't know whether or not I can get his body in here without being spotted. Possibly by the sheriff, or the civilian, or maybe even those folks over there. Let's find out. Right, James Bassey is not dead yet, which is concerning. Couldn't have done that any worse. Jesus. His head just bounced directly in front of it. Alright, let's try that again. What I'll do is I'll give it a few more seconds. That should pull him. At some point he should notice that the sprinkler's on and he should investigate.
On Batty's house?
Same guy who just did Cassidy's, right?
Yeah. So I let him use the green tip indicator to sort things. I asked him his voice. Wow. What's going
Dark
on?
Mesa 2, how are you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping this horse, man. Appreciate it. That coin can stay there? No, not that. This guy is not interested in his own sprinkler. Right, let's try that again. Thank you. Oh my god. It should not be that hard. Right, so at this point, these two have had their conversation. I need to pull this guy over here now. This guy is just not playing. The other issue I've got is this jogger's coming past. She's coming around right on time. The fuck? Why is this guy not cooperating? I could maybe pull the target this way and then... Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ, that took forever. The only thought I've got is maybe I drag this guy into the creek here.
So annoying.
There's umpteen million people around here who can spot the body going down. Right. How about, once again, it's a meme with me. How about I messick this guy? Let's put the messick pistol here. What I'll do is I'll messick the second target. And then we'll go on our merry way and then take him out wherever he's throwing up. Let's grab that. So this guy will go down. James Massey will go down eventually, but it takes a while. Let's messick this guy directly ahead of us.
You know, the exterminator guy who's working on Batty's house?
We can seal there,
Yeah,
easy.
I feel horrible.
And hopefully we've got enough time to take these two out.
Okay.
Then come back for him. And then guess out of the level. I think we'll have plenty of time.
Damn.
Where is he going?
What was that noise?
Yeah, you're roughly going where I thought you'd go. Can I push you in here? No. Damn it. Got the quick grab and then I completely botched it. Where am I going? Camera.
Wow.
Why would you do that, 47? Also, how did you not spot me? That's kind of crazy. Okay, that's a better throw. That's a much better throw. Also, we have a stove there. I do not necessarily need to use the propane. Alright, so you, I'm hoping I can just push you there. Without being spotted. And if not, I'll need to KO you. And then drag you over to the creek. Mind line of sight of the other worker. Not that one. What about over here? That'll be a big ol' yes. Okay. Okay. Maybe I need to just get him to throw up and then we lure him towards the creek with coins. We could also maybe use the second dart to get that other guy out of the picture for a bit. I feel this is the right approach though.
Oh, this isn't good. Oh, I don't think this is good at all.
Damn.
Don't think I need to do that right now, but I want to. Alright, get over here.
Wow. What's going on?
No, not that 47. Note to self, pick up the coin. Not that way. I can crowbar the door, but there's no point. Right, she's not a problem. The runner is not a problem. This guy shouldn't be an issue. It's this guy approaching from the left that's the problem. I mean, there's two of them and they can pretty easily spot me here, I think. Just like that. Oh, he spotted me. Oh, you spotted me. Okay. Maybe I just do need to lure him over here, but it'd be so much easier if I can just use the body dump. Ah, okay. I got it. That took a while, but I got it. I got it. But then I need to coordinate it with the ladies coming past, so maybe I do need to kill this guy first. That's going to significantly delay the rest of the contract, I guess. Okay, I got it. Let's mess with this guy. That freaked the shit out of me. What the fuck, game?
That looks pretty serious.
That actually freaked me out. I thought that's my dart had taken him out. What the actual hell?
I heard that.
I did too. Hell, I caused that noise. So the question is, can I dump this guy right now in here? Without being spotted. That's a yes. What about you? Yeah, just need to distract the other targets or the non-target for a moment so that I can pull that guy over to the manhole. 47, please. We're in a hurry. And that is enough to do it. And don't know if I can just shoot the stove here, or whether I need to intentionally cause a leak first. Let's go. That's as quick as I can do it. There will be other methods. Hell, I know there are other methods, but that is my solution, and I'm okay with it. $20. Yeah, could be worse. And not that. Can I see the overview again? Yes. I can't see a quicker way of doing that. These two have to go in the manholes, surely. He's easy, you just literally electrocute him using the stuff in his backyard. There's possibly a quick way to take him out using the stove. Or heck, maybe even an oil canister. But yeah. Let's call it quits on that one and move on. Kalai, you have such a hard time playing contracts. If it doesn't work out for you after 3 times, you're rage quitting. Yeah, it's all good. Contracts are a different beast to Freelancer and the main game, and yeah, I can totally understand people not being interested or giving them a go and then going, nope, this is not for me. Especially some of the troll contracts. There are some very creative troll contracts which are just complete bastards, and for those, I'll try them, and then I'll inevitably look up a solution and go, yeah, okay, I don't like it. Right, next up, Miami, Feather Fumble. Welcome, agents. Terrorists have infiltrated the racetrack facilities and are going to start a massacre. There are too many civilians in sight. Wearing the right disguise will allow you to go unnoticed. No one will ever suspect a flamingo. Jocelyn and Carter B1422, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Flamingos are suspicious fucks at the best of times. Alright, we're drowning all of you. What the hell's this? Do not change your stance in disguise at any time during the mission. Right, so this... what level do you need for this? It's a relatively low level, but that's basically saying that you need to have unlocked a certain mastery in Miami to have any chance of doing these objectives. We're drowning everyone. Right, well I assume that means I'm going to need to bring some poison with a side of poison. Along with some additional poison perhaps. Although lockpick is very helpful. Let's put some poison in here. And I believe there is some poison on the map, but it's not of the mesic variety. Let's take a look. Kala, you tried this contract. It's a little hard, but you'll probably need a bunch of mesic things here. I see drowning. Yes, I know all about the frigging rules of endurance racing. Jesus fucking answer. Anytime you see drowning, it's like you either need to serve them food, or you just need to shoot a bunch of mesics at them.
What do you think you're doing?
Just checking out the facility, sir. I don't know if I've ever been in that room. Let me check out the target locations. What do I do about this first guy? Durian?
Let me just repeat some.
Yeah, we've got the guy above us, and that's why I brought along the lockpick. You're the guy we can pull into the area on the right here. There's also a toilet nearby. I can drown you there. And the other one is the mascot over here. Where on earth do I drown you? Over here, perhaps? Alright, well I've got no idea how to quote-unquote speedrun this one. Let's mesic you.
Can you believe the nerve of that ticket?
Don't worry, folks. Anything can still happen.
VIP.
This is all my son. Oh, there's something bad.
Alright, so he's going to throw up over there. He's going to throw up
It's a test of nerves.
Right here.
Who backs down first? Oh, wait. Was there a touch? Or even a slight collision going into that corner? Shit. Ah!
Where the hell are you going? You're going into the room directly ahead of me, and that room is occupied, which is not great. Hopefully it's not occupied for much longer. Yep, he just left. Good.
For newcomers to endurance, let me remind you that
What's next? Can I needle this guy? We'll find out soon, I guess.
this is where you see the car technology of tomorrow.
Okay, you could be a huge issue because I've got no idea where you're going to throw up. If you throw up in the same room down here, I've got a massive problem.
Look at how low these cars
And while I'm waiting to see which way you go, let's go into this toilet here and grab the needle. Just grabbing a needle out of the bin in the toilet. Nothing dodgy about that at all. I've got a feeling there's only one toilet on this side and there's currently a dead body in there. Which means that this guy's about to get very upset. Followed by me getting very upset. Yeah. That doesn't work. Okay. Maybe what I need to do is, I'll try this again very briefly and see where he goes, but if he goes into the same toilet, that's no good. I thought he did actually shape to go into a different toilet at the start though, and then he changed direction.
Remember, folks, that endurance races is all about
Let's just try this out again.
getting your car to cover as many miles as possible, no matter how burned out.
I mean, that is... No, that's not the nearest toilet. I don't know about this one. Let's just execute around you and see where that other guy goes. There might be somewhere I can hide the body. I don't know. Yeah, he's walking directly ahead. Is there a coffin in that room? I don't believe there is, but if there isn't... I don't see any way we can get the body out of there.
Kind for one another. Unless they're communists. Or worse, arty people from New York or
Nice.
Provincetown.
Really nice.
Yeah, the issue I've got here is I cannot drag the body out of here. The guard's going to spot it.
The secret of endurance racing is
Although, hang on.
this race is not
Okay, what I need to do is message that guy upstairs while that guy is throwing up. So, yeah, okay. I'll just do this in a slightly different order.
for newcomers to endurance racing. Let me remind you that this is different from Grand Prix in that it's all about which team can go the distance. Fuel efficiency and reliability. That's the name of the game.
Let me go this way first. Well, I message the guy upstairs. I believe I could do that guy and then this guy, but I may as well do this guy first.
Don't worry, folks. Anything can still happen.
Let's medic you. That's going to take you to a different toilet. Let's go up to Fishy Joe next.
What a day for the global innovation race, huh? Couldn't be prettier here in Miami.
It's going to take him a while to rerouse. It'll take this guy a while to rerouse as well.
Racing is to keep that car going until the end.
Wizard Chrissa, thank you for the raid, dude. How was the stream? How did today go? Right now, I'm currently trying to work out this domestic contract at Miami. It doesn't look too hard, but I'm making it hard as always. There's some freelancer. Nice. Right, so he's going over there now. He's not going to use this bathroom. I need you out of here, sir.
Hi, customer support? Hi.
I don't give a fuck. I need you out of here. And the problem I've got is I can't drown this guy without you getting upset.
Yes, it caught fire. Yeah, terrible.
What the fuck? I've got nothing I can throw.
It's close by a desert, so I didn't think sand would,
Oh god. What did that person do to deserve a smack to the head like that?
He was calling customer support. It was taking too long. Okay. That might have happened because I entered the room. I've got a feeling if I hadn't entered the room, he would have left. That's annoying though.
Don't forget, the secret of endurance racing is to keep that car going until the end. This race is not over until the clock ticks down. How much time remaining? Don't worry, folks.
I'm also seriously thinking about changing the needle with the gas grenade. I think there's less things that can go wrong with the gas grenade.
You gotta keep your cool on this. Remember, folks, it doesn't matter how far it's always gonna be someone bumping into you, letting you off. It's how you speed up that decides where you'll finish at the end of the day. I don't want to die.
You just got a sore stomach. You're not going to die, sir. Yeah, this guy's in here right now. He leaves. He's going to go back in. And the problem is I do need to be quick here because the other guy's going over to the other side to throw up and I am on a timer here. Although look at this, he's nowhere to be seen now. What the hell? That was bizarre. Right, hopefully no one sees me doing this. I'll grab a coin, but I don't believe I need one. Just looking at 47's lovely ass there.
Of course it's expensive. Why don't you try that gambling?
Let's grab one of those. And now this guy's throwing up over there, which is much, much better to work with. I can work with this, unlike two people trying to throw up at the same place and walking in here and you find a dead body. Seven's drowned 3 people today. He's a fucking psychopath. Let's go in here. Grab that needle.
It's a huge deal to manage that in this heat.
Down we go, and I just need to nail this guy now. Now, this door. Can I lockpick this without... No, I can't lockpick that without you folks getting upset. Gotta go around here, don't I? That's an issue. Unless I toss a coin, perhaps. Area key? That let me in here.
I think Sierra Knox had an appointment in there.
Never mind, that door's not locked from that side.
It's me.
Fuck.
I'm here now. I'm so sorry. I really...
Okay, I think that is quicker than using a grenade, because if you toss a grenade, they have to react to the noise first, and then they realize they're poisoned. Look at this fucking Ponce. He gets close to the other mascot, and then he... You're not going to do it now. Put your arms out again, 47. There we go. Do it.
Somebody got some goddamn super glue or something? Huh?
Right, so what is the quickest way out of here which doesn't involve running past the camera? I think it's that way, but I'm not certain. It should be okay. Unless there's cameras at the start here, and if there are, I'll need to reassess my route. That will do. Honestly, you see 4 drownings and you realize you have to make it... You have to bring along all the emetic stuff that you've got. I don't know if I like that sort of contract or not. I say that as a guy whose solution to everything is emetics, but making a contract around that, I don't know. I do wonder what the correct order is though. It all worked, so here's what it is, I guess. And that's not a good time, what the hell? Okay, how do you speed that up? Don't know. Wizard Critter is out. Dude, thank you for the raid, I sincerely appreciate it, and if anyone's watching me and doesn't watch Wizard Critter, stop watching me and go watch him right now. Well, not right now because he's offline, but you know what I mean. Go follow him. He's awesome. Alright. What's next? Osmanic. Good morning, how you doing? Not that. What am I doing? That. Rightio, next up we have Dartmoor. Leave it to me. Lovely name. Welcome, agents. The Carlyle family is in danger. Some of the workers are planning to kill all the members of the family in protest of having minimum wage for being treated like animals and having realized that the family plans to have layoffs to cut costs. They won't accept being fired and will take action. Rustlin and Thornycroft, thank you. What are we doing? We are murdering people as a gardener. And this is depressing. I haven't had a chance to wear my new suit yet today. Ugh. Right, we're starting as gardener. Once again, this requires us to be a certain mastery to have this unlocked. Alright, we need... Excuse me, we need a garden fork, we need a screwdriver. The professional screwdriver does not count. We need shears, we need a fall accident, and we need a hatchet. Okay. Once again, I feel this is a sort of specific contract, not specific contract. I feel it's a sort of contract which requires a very specific route. Like the 3 items that we need, garden forks, shears, hatchet, well, screwdriver as well. They're all on the map somewhere. We just need to run past them, pick them up and go, but I don't remember what's where. That's probably going to be the hardest part of this whole damn contract, remembering where the objects are. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. What do we have here? That's our shears.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And
I believe the garden fork is somewhere over here. There's a garden fork. And yes, I do see the saving icon on the right there. I'm just living in hope that it will disappear. A fool's hope, chat. Just like the fool playing this game. Okay, there's a screwdriver here, and I believe the hatchet is over there. But it's probably illegal to carry that unless gardeners use hatchets, don't they? I don't know. I'm not a gardener in the real world, chat. There's a shovel here. There should be a hatchet in this wood pile here. No, it's very much illegal. Okay.
My old bones can't take much more of this. It looks really good.
You're about to turn around. You just dropped your arms.
Throw a fake funeral. It'll make your garden look great. This isn't a game, so stop making...
So something I did not check out is it is melee for these four. It is not thrown melee.
Zachary will need a funeral as well. A real
Cosmetic assassin body shears the same as curtains. These things. Unless there's a joke there that I'm not aware of. I assume you're asking that question as a language thing. Okay, you didn't hear that, but you might see us. No, we're fine. Alright, let's...
What the hell? Don't.
That's no good.
Excuse me.
Because she's on alert now, and that's it. Yeah, shears are basically these things. You use them to lop branches and things. And you can also use them to stab people. Although I don't do that with my shears in the real world, I just use it to cut branches and things. Alright, so what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Fucking saving icon. So the shears are here. Screwdriver is somewhere back there, I don't recall exactly where. Get up there, 47, you can do it. The fork is here. I think the screwdriver's over near the photographer. A non-lethal melee weapon may also come in handy here to help me take out those guys. Like this guard here. Rather than trying to KO him from behind like this. Yeah, how do we do this? I don't immediately want to think about using emetics to lure people out of the way, but no, I really want these people knocked out because they're going to come back. I would prefer them to be unconscious rather than coming back and spotting unconscious bodies and or bleeding bodies. Maybe the trank's a good idea. Save icon. It's not an icon, but you know what I mean. So the shears are here. Screwdriver's just over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's directly ahead of me. So the photographer's going to go over there, and I believe there's a few safe places we can take him out with a fork. Hatchet kill's over there, and I think that's one we need to do first. Or it's one that I want to do first. What about you, though? Another lady in there that I need to worry about. You need a fall accident, and there is a body of water very close nearby. So maybe what I can do is... I'll try this again. We'll try taking you out, and... I'll probably do... Let me just do that.
What?
We should really check that out.
Yeah.
Oh, why would you...
Look, please.
I'm on it.
That was bizarre. I have no idea what the hell just happened there. Alright, so I'm not sure if this guy can be spotted from anyone on the outer edge there. I just need to kick you like a puppy. But you're not exactly in the correct position for us. Just gonna try looking on your ass, staring at your ass.
With so many of us in, we'll get everything we plan for the next few months done in 3
And
days.
just see if an opportunity presents itself. If not, I'll need to bring along a coin, which I've got, and then toss it near the edge and then make the kill.
This is no time for jokes. It's not like Madame Carlyle to do something
Yeah,
like this.
she's using a set of shears to
Desperate
prune the
times
plants.
call for desperate measures.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Okay, let's just knock her ass. Can I dump her here? Yes. Terrible accident.
Stand up, please. Hey,
Right, you've moved back over here. That's no good.
Maybe I should ask her out. Get to know her in a personal way.
Who do we have over here? We've got the guard, and we've got one over here.
I'll never get how the rich do things.
We're being taken out with a screwdriver. Hopefully I can just, no, I need you down. I need this guy down. There's my voice. Let's drop this gun that I found just lying around somewhere.
Frank is busting our balls.
Indeed. Let's toss a coin. Hopefully they'll pull you now.
What nugget just drops a weapon?
It won't pull. Oh, come on. Alright, you can check it out, but it's not going to delay. Well, it will delay your inevitable fate. Maybe it won't even happen on this run, but you can't escape what's coming, lady. That's all I'm saying. And by that, I mean a screwdriver to the neck.
No!
Right, did anyone hear that? No. The issue I've got now, though, is this coffin is full.
what's going on?
You know, just...
Wait!
I'm just cleaning up. Okay. Are there better options here? I'm very tempted to bring along the drink. Let me do that. I'm not sure where the item box is, where that guy was going to, but, yeah. Do I change the kill order? I mean, what you see here on screen is the kill order that the contract creator used to create the contract. They killed the photographer first. So basically going up here, grabbing the fork, and then killing this guy. I do like the idea of a gun distraction though, just to... I mean, he's talking as well. I need to wait for him to move over there.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Echo looks everywhere.
He's talking about the fuses, along with the lady, and that takes time for him to get into a position where I can take him out. Okay, let's throw that there. It seemed to work last time, and I do not understand why.
Hey, don't know what that was.
Okay.
You mind taking a look?
Everything's good. I hear you.
Yeah, this is quite strange, and now it's not working. Okay, never mind. I need her to turn around. See, he's moving into position now. If I can nail him now, that would be great. Taking too long to turn around, which means I need to take matters into my own hands. I think she may have fallen naturally into there if I just let her go, but where's the fun in that? Screwdriver. Where's the screwdriver? Oh my god. It's further down, isn't it?
Seriously needs to step into this century.
It's not safe at all. Damn.
Calm down, calm down. I'll check it out.
I'm always calm.
Don't worry, mister. Such a bunch of old junk. Must be 100 years
Come
old
on.
at least.
I don't know how the Brits...
I have no idea if this will work or not. Don't spot the body. Damn it. Okay, there is... I do see how to do it. But it's a bit tricky. Basically, what I need to do is trank the non-target there. I don't know whether this guy can be spotted if I take him out of this corridor or not. I suspect the answer is no. And if not, I can just leave him there and then get the second trank shot off. And then take out the lady with the screwdriver. Or whatever it is. There's a screwdriver. And then we take out the person over there with the shears. And make a beeline to the exit. This axe throw, though.
What?
I'm not fully understanding the mechanics here.
Please, could you go and find out what that was?
Weird. Okie dokie.
Like, the guard turns around now. If I can make the kill without being heard, then we're fine. Bro! That was a bit of a troll right there. So I can see that I might need to throw it a bit further in. That was fucked. Why did that guy turn around? Did he hear me switching weapons or something? That was fucked.
Oh.
I think that's about right.
Hey, go see what's up, okay?
For sure.
So she hears that, and she tells this guy to investigate rather than the guard. Don't fully understand the mechanics there if I'm being blunt. Wow, okay. So I need to throw it a bit further to the right against a hedge so that the line of sight there is not a problem. Right, throwing around here.
Whoa.
Go see what the hell that was.
Yeah, this guy sees it and he investigates. She hears it and then tells the target to investigate. I get it, but it's quite complex. Alright. I think we're good now. Where's my trank?
Shit.
No swearing. Where I'm going. I'm lost. Using a whole bunch of time. Right, so same strat. I'm going to pull this guy over to the coffin. I could possibly even pull him to the left. Damn it.
Wow. No one ever taught you.
Okay, so that potentially is going to pull the target. No, never mind.
Okay, stay put. I'll take a look.
Let's deal with the targets.
Okay, I totally. In the mood for this, right?
And look at that, the guards directly ahead of us on the left there do not spot us. So plan now is to knock this guy out and then trank the non-target near the targets. Hensbergel, hopefully I'm not pronouncing your name incorrectly. How are you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. And that's actually better because this guy's probably out of line of sight of this guy with the gardener ahead. I don't know who was looking at me there. I don't have the screwdriver. Why not?
Oh my goodness.
I dropped it over there. That was a mistake.
No, it looks like an accident. That's gonna hurt. Ugh.
That was unfortunate. Okay, so I do need to time it with that person there. But I see now, I can pull the guard to the left with the screwdriver and then take him out there and he won't be spotted. Then it's just a case of lining up that last kill. And thank you for following, dude. Appreciate it. I spelled it correctly. That's one of my favourite jokes. You look at something written down on the piece of paper and you say, look, this one's pronounced wrong. I think the plan is solid. I just need to be a little bit more patient with the final target. Playing Freelancer? Not today. These are contracts today. Featured contracts that went live earlier this week. The Bandits. Okay, that works. So he investigates because he sees a throw. She hears it. And orders this guy to investigate. That's weird. I get it, but it's weird. And when I say I get it, I don't really guess it at all. Right. Let's trank the non-target now. Reload, switch.
Oh my god.
Bonk. Dump. As well, toss a coin for this guy. Gonna pull him to the left there.
Uh-huh. Alright, stay put. Manually plugged in.
Alright, so I'm not convinced this guy will get spotted.
Do they even Good ching.
Bonk. Right, this guy's here, so he's looking directly at us, correct? Yeah, that's the issue here. Alright, let's reload. No, never mind, we're already reloaded. I just need you to turn around for a moment. We take you out with the trank, we take you out with the screwdriver, and then I take you out with the shear somehow. And then I run for dear life. I don't have a plan beyond that.
The tension is...
Just gonna wait for you to go down. There we go.
Hey!
Yes, bodies can be spotted if you do that. You heard that. And that's okay. I'm okay with that because you're about to stop moving. You spotted the unconscious body, but A, you're dead, and B, unconscious bodies with the trank don't count. I can't exit there. Fuck. Do I have a lockpick? No, but I've got the large lockpick.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the team.
It's in here, isn't it? Yep. That will do. Don't know where the music went, but whatever. Was that any good? I don't think so. Yeah. Slightly better than the 20 at Miami, but you know. And once again, I look at the kill order and think, yeah, I'm doing this completely backwards, but the way I did it felt like it made the most sense to me. Use my words. We go for the hatchet guy first and then work our way back and exit via the speedboats. If we were to do it the other way, we would exit using the bridge. But the tricky part there is you got to grab the items and then kill the targets. And that maybe go after the hatchet guy first. Alright, well it's early, but I think we've got time for one more. And I'll leave the rest until next time. To finish today, let's take a look at Marrakesh. Impostors. Welcome, agents. The doppelgangers have taken the place of real people. They impersonate people who look like them. These impostors kidnap the real ones and will execute their evil plan to deceive everyone. Justin and Iron Oxide, thank you. What does the T stand for? Let me know. Oh god. Alright, we're going to be here a while. We're going to be here a while. Right, so that's asking us to knock them out, strip them off, get into their pants, have a good time, and then break their necks. Or shoot them in the head or something. So I'm pretty sure there's only one fortune teller disguise, there's only one prisoner, there's only one headmaster. The question is, what route do we use? Let's start here. I get to wear the suit, finally. Where is it? Where is it? It is a themed suit right at the start. Look at that. Oh, looking good there, 47. Do I need a lockpick? Possibly to get into the consulate. I'm going to once again bring along the Durian. That's purely for the fortune teller at the start. I do not believe I need an emetic. And I'm not sure what else to bring along. What will be useful. Maybe some coins. Let's put them here because I'll be grabbing a melee weapon out of here as well. So let's just put some coins here. And my plan's going to be to Durian the fortune teller, then go after the headmaster. Then once we've taken both of those out, we'll go for the prisoner using the headmaster disguise and the key. And then we'll figure out how to take out the last target at the consulate. So we're going after the fortune teller first, and then I'm going completely the wrong direction. Oh, that is a nice looking suit. It's fucking terrible. I love it. Oh my god. That dude's also got coins as well. Right, he's going to throw up somewhere. I have no idea where. But that's the quickest, easiest way to get him moving, other than feeding him coins and waiting for him to get into a good location.
How's your father?
Doing well. Thanks for asking.
I normally use an emetic pistol on him, but that's going to take way too long. Right, let's deal with you first. So we're going to take him out, strip him off. I'll take his key for good measure. Want that wrench back. Thank you. I don't think there's a guard here today. Where did the fortune teller go now? Oh, used to enforcers. That's not great. So I need to maybe switch back once I've made the kill.
Who are you again?
The fortune teller is...
Hey.
You're going to the Shisha Cafe bathroom, okay. And the consulate intern's out here.
Hi, welcome. Hello, you look clever.
Later, man.
Alright. Citizens of Marrakesh, I apologize for what I'm about to do. That said, I need a good angle to pull this off. No, that doesn't work either. I need to knock him out first. I need to knock him out and then strip him off. I was thinking trank for a moment, but no, that doesn't work either. Alright, let's just play around a bit and give this some thought.
How's your father?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. He's upstairs right now.
Can I snap your neck from here? Of course I can. Alright, that works. Let's go Durian the fortune seller now.
Anyway, got to run.
And then let's just see if I can nail the consulate thingamabob somewhere. I could possibly even nail him at the corner with the phone box. If I'm quick. But I'm not. He hasn't come around the corner yet. I might be able to do this, but it's going to be very close. I'm not convinced it's going to work. Especially given that you're going to take priority on the audio lure. Yeah, the issue I've got is I need to get into his disguise. If it wasn't for that, this would be easy. Hensbergle, how did I get this skin? I unlocked this earlier today. This is for the Quack challenge at Whittleton Creek that went live earlier this week. If you don't want to be spoiled, look away now, but basically it involves tossing 6 muffins into the polluted waters of Whittleton Creek.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm serious.
Right, well, while we're waiting to see how to take out this intern, let's take out you. This is not going to be a good time at all. And once again, I don't mind.
Say what?
Oh, should I call an ambulance or an undertaker? Not in the.
Ah. Let me try going after the consular person first. Is it still live? It's a challenge, so it's associated to the map. It should never disappear unless IOI decides to remove it later in the future. They have removed a couple of challenges, but it's exceedingly rare, and I don't believe they'll ever remove this one. It's not like not a feature contract, it's not like an elusive or part of a festival or anything like that. It's basically just a challenge that they added to the map.
I'm serious. Is that the shisha den right now?
So what? You think they're gonna storm this?
Oh, so can we say the deal is final? I know we're both.
Is there anything I can do about you? I want to save the Durian for fortune seller. And I should have already tossed it right now, but I'm not thinking ahead. I'm just trying to figure out what to do about you. You walk past here, but that's no help.
Oh, welcome, welcome. Take a look around and let me know.
Once again, I've done nothing and I'm all out of ideas. The prisoner is probably the easiest one. He's not easy to get to, but if we can get to that room, then we can take him out pretty easily because there's a place where we can hide the body. So you're going to that toilet there. Where is the second toilet at Marrakesh? The only thing that's coming to mind, and I've got no idea if it's actually a thing or not, is the small room directly ahead. Can I mess a key from here? I'm sorry, I've just realized I've just seen those shoes. What the fuck? I was about to say, holy shit, is that a bug? But I don't think it is. I think it's a property of this suit. That's terrible. Too busy focusing on the face to look down here. Look at the goods, so to speak. Where are you folks going? Oh, you're going inside the Shisha Cafe. Unless I can interrupt your pathing, maybe. You're going inside the Shisha Cafe now. If I kill you quickly enough... Okay, I got no idea what you're doing. Yeah, if I can do this quickly enough, it won't matter. Okay, switch. Snap neck. Hide the body, because this guy's now rerouting to come in here. The issue I've got now is whether the civilian comes in here or not.
Shit.
No, not that. Yeah, she's coming in now. Just gonna switch again. No, never mind. She's not coming in. I don't know if the fortune teller has more access to the headmaster's place or not, but I know this suit works, so I'll use this suit. So route through here, yes.
Hamburg is a lunatic.
No, he is capitalism.
How's your father?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. He's upstairs right now.
I think I will hide this body.
Okay.
Right. Easiest way to get to the prisoner? I don't know. Am I allowed in here? I thought the guards would stop me. That's a huge old trespass. Okay, let's go this way. I've got the key so I can open that door on the right. I pick up the wrench. I did not because I'm a dickhead. That said, don't know if you're going to get spotted or not, but I may as well switch to you. That'll get me close to the prisoner. Is that guy going to spot me? I hope not. No, we're fine. Let's go through here. Once again, we've got that bug, which has been present since the VR patch, where we've got the key to open the door, but the game's like, oh, you've got all these other options available, why don't you use those?
Maybe.
Right, so I'm definitely not allowed in here. You though, what do we do about you?
Intruder.
I thought that guy was waiting outside. May as well get rid of you. There should be a brief window in which I can go in here, nail this guy, and then leave. Problem is I need to knock him out and I don't have the wrench. Can I knock this guy out? Let me grab something from here very quickly. Like a toy tank. That will do. And a brick perhaps. And is there a pool ball or something around here? Yes.
Please step back.
So I could possibly just charge in there right now, knock everyone out. Use my seeker. Yeah, that'll work. It's just a case of finding the right shots. I wonder what happens if we seeker that guy. I was thinking just charging in here right now, taking everyone else, and then hiding the bodies. I could seeker that guy for sure. Issue I've got is if he goes outside, and I think he will, to throw up, then that's not going to work. I can go here. I can knock you out. It's going to drag you forward a bit. Actually, let's hide your body. The other issue I've got is the body outside. That's now a serious problem. So they're going to realise that something's happened to this folk. And that's... They're going to raise the alarm. They're probably going to spot that body. This probably is not going to work. Right, where is it? Right in front of this guy. Right, let's seek this guy. I need that key. Yeah, I'm really not certain what the strategy is there. The consulate guy is basically circling the place until he goes inside. And given that we started with the prisoner, I don't know, maybe we start at the school, take him out, and then go after the rest, but I thought it took him a very long time to go into the consulate where we can isolate him and take him out. But I mean you are asking for an emesic, or you're asking to be fed coins, and then we have to wait about 10 years for you to do your rounds around the map, and then go to bed. Yeah, don't know how to feel about that one. Alright, it's early, but I think I'll call it there. I'll leave the remaining 5 contracts for next time, so if you're watching on Twitch, we'll take a look at those tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, well, it'll go up in a couple of days. Big thank you to Wizard Critter for the raid during the stream, and Pings Burgle, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Really do. And indeed, if you're watching on Twitch, thank you for watching. I don't understand why anyone does, given the way I started this stream, but thank you for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, as always, thank you for doing so. Sincerely appreciate it. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. Yeah, Whittleton Creek is back up to 100, although you didn't see that. Where is it? That one there. And you did see this one at the start though, and that is all back to 100 and all is well with the world. I can't talk anymore, my brain is fried. Let's call it there. Thank you for watching everyone, have a good one. And I'll be back online with some more Freelancer mode. Hitman 3, sorry, we're not playing Freelancer today. I'm losing my mind, oh my god. I'll be back with some more Hitman 3 very soon. See you then.